What's up everyone, my name is Nick, that is my wife Magdalene and my little baby Milo. Now we are making our way from the south of France all the way up to Belgium, and we thought we wanted to have a little break, so we stopped in this beautiful little country called Luxembourg. Now I'll be meeting my brother again after almost 5 years of not having seen him at all, and it's about an hour and a half from here, but we've got a few hours to kill, so we thought stop by here in Luxembourg and check it out, stretch our legs before I'm reunited with my brother after so many years. We're gonna have a good time in the Ardennes in Belgium, and yeah, it's gonna be good times. Let's get this video started. This is little Gibbon. Luxembourg is a beautiful country with its capital of the same name being the only large city here. It is a small country with only just over 600,000 people living here. The country borders Belgium to the west, Germany to the east, and France to the south. There are beautiful buildings here in the city with clean streets and cozy squares. Luxembourg is famous for being a very wealthy country, as you can see by the many high-end brands for sale here. After our short visit to this small nation, we drove up north to Belgium. Here, we met my family, and I went to explore an old castle with my brother. Alright, I'm in La Roche-en-Ardennes, which is a beautiful little town right in the French Ardennes. There's little mountains, forests all around us. Here with Milo, we're exploring a castle. Look at this! What? A very old castle. And look who I've run into! Who is this guy? This is my brother. Yeah, my brother Lochem, who drove all the way from Holland to meet us here in Belgium. And his wife is here as well, but they didn't join us up in the castle. His daughter Mira is here. My parents are here. My wife is here. The whole family together. But it's just the boys, the three of us, exploring this castle first. Woo! That's my brother. Wow! Hey Milo, here. Hee hee! Definitely one of the coolest castles we've been to, but of course it's raining again. Doesn't matter. It's a beautiful castle. It's literally built on the rocks, in the rocks. The rocks are carved out, the steps are carved out of rocks, and the scenery is beautiful. Look at this. So apparently this castle, or the beginnings of this castle, was built in about the 8th century. Yep, that's 1200 years ago. And they've been living here, or hanging out here, on this rock for 1,200 years. Pretty impressive. Look at it. It's just really nice. Looks so good. It's a lot of, what is this, limestone or something like that. And that's how they built this. Really see the walls. It's all still standing after 1,200 years. Very impressive. Gotta love the rain here in Belgium and France these days. We're having fun. All right, in the tunnel we go. Gotta watch out for Milo's head. Hey, Lochem Jansen, how are you today?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, it's cold, isn't it?
It's cold and wet,
Very lovely.
but it's a nice castle
Yeah, it's beautiful here.
to explore.
Let's explore some more. And we never saw him again. After spending a lovely but rainy weekend in the Ardennes, it was time to drive up north to the final destination of our Europe trip, my hometown in the Netherlands called Lochem. Before I show you what my hometown looks like, I'd like to introduce some of my family members. Here, this person you know, this is my brother Lochem, who you saw obviously earlier in the video. Then this lovely lady is his wife Tuba. And here we have their beautiful daughter, my niece, Mirai. My brother and I, we grew up in a small town called Lochem, which, funnily enough, rhymes with my brother's name, Lochem. I spent about 18 years of my life living in this city, and I have some of my best childhood memories right here. This street is called Chestnut Lane. I am at the deer camp. Yes, this is the deer camp in Lochem, and there they come, all the deer. Like many European cities, Lochem has a very long history. There are only about 33,000 people living in Greater Lochem, which includes various smaller villages. And even though it is a fairly small place, it was granted the city status all the way back in the year 1233. Yeah, that is almost 800 years ago. There are various types of houses in the city, but I particularly like this part of Lochem, with all the big villas. Did you know that there are a lot of millionaires living in Lochem, more than average in the country? Well, you can see that by looking at these beautiful houses. So my parents' house is a bit more moderate, and it is located right in the city center. My parents still live here in this 130-year-old house. I also still call this my home. So let's move on to one of my favorite places in my hometown, the Albert Heijn supermarket. The main thing I always miss about being far from the Netherlands is the typical Dutch supermarket. There are just so many products available here in the supermarket, and you can basically find anything you need under one roof. Products are relatively affordable, with a crate of premium Heineken beer bottles going for about 14 euros, which is only about 60 ringgit. Other products like cheese and meat are also pretty affordable compared to these products in Malaysia. There are dozens of types of cheese available. There is a bakery in the supermarket, and perhaps at least 100 types of cold cuts and spreads that you can put in your bread. There are aisles dedicated to Asian food and ingredients, and even if you have any type of diet, no problem. These supermarkets will cater to your needs. Oh boy, I'm starting to sound like a marketing agent for Dutch supermarkets. Well, I guess this is the end of the video. As you can see, I'm back in my workshop here in Kuching. And yeah, I just wanted to make a little video about the end of my Euro trip. I had a great time in Europe. It was so nice. It is also very nice to be back in Kuching. Of course, I miss my parents and my family a lot now, but it is what it is. The Europe trip was really good, even though it rained quite a lot. It was all about being with family and spending time, you know, quality time with them. And yeah, I had a really good time. Now, I also hope that my parents are gonna come here again very soon, and my brother and Tuba and Mirai, his family, and hopefully some of my Dutch friends. Hopefully they're gonna come down here in a couple of months. That'd be really nice. All right, well, I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's it for now. I just want to wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you again next week in the next video. Bye-bye.